All right, now that Trump has won, looks like he and his supporters want to pardon all of the January 6th rioters, including the ones that were fighting cops.
Right now, we got a lot broken in Washington. Good is a lot better than broken. I want Trump to hit the ground running. I want him to pardon all the January 6ers. Heck, we're in New York City. I would pardon Eric Adams.
Every Jan 6er, even the ones that were slugging cops.
Even those guys, Jesse, because if you compare the punishment they got for violent crime with what they're doing to other people in Washington, D.C., even those people have been punished excessively under the law. I would do a blanket pardon, every single one of them done. And I'd also pardon Mayor of New York City, Eric Adams.
All right. I think Clay means he wants a pardon.
And I'll take one too, President Trump, if you're watching. No telling what they're coming after me for.
That was Fox News saying that he should do it. And here is Trump at a rally saying he was going to do it from day one.
The moment we win, we will rapidly review the cases of every political prisoner unjustly victimized by the Harris regime, and I will sign their pardons on day one. I will sign it on day one.
Told you, it's a day one project, and now they have the excuse because Biden pardoned his son. But Rachel Maddow had a little more insight into that.
President-elect used his pardon power to give pardons to his longest-serving political advisor, his campaign chairman, his campaign manager, his national security advisor. He gave pardons to seven different Republican congressmen convicted of dozens of felonies. He pardoned the father of his son-in-law. His daughter is married to Jared Kushner. He pardoned Jared Kushner's father. This man tried to blackmail and intimidate a witness in a federal criminal case against him by hiring a prostitute to seduce the witness and lure him back to a hotel room where the guy had staged a hidden camera. He filmed the sexual encounter and then sent the tape to the wife of the witness to intimidate both the witness and the wife into not testifying against him. And that is an astonishing thing to do, an astonishing length to go to commit the crime of witness intimidation. It is a whole other level of insanity when you consider that the woman this guy sent the tape to was his own sister.
By the way, Jared Kushner's criminal father is now nominated by Trump to be the ambassador to France. Ooh la la! And Representative James Clyburn has some more people that he thinks Biden should pardon preemptively, given what Trump is threatening to do.
Special Counsel Jack Smith, likely to be somebody on an enemies list of sort. If you recommend to Biden, do you include the federal employees and prosecutors and special counsel who were actively on these cases to protect them as well?
Yes, absolutely. Jack Smith's name is on my list. Liz Cheney's name is on my list. I think that they all should be preemptively pardoned because I think there are people who Trump may bring into this government who will go after these people in a serious way, and there's no need to subject them to that.
So there's Representative James Clyburn saying that there are people who are going to be in the crosshairs of Trump and his team, and they should be preemptively pardoned because Trump has said he's going to go after those people who had tried to go after him for crimes he actually committed. And not just him, but the people who broke into the Congress on January 6th, they actually committed crimes. And that's why they were prosecuted and are in jail now. And that's why they were going after Donald Trump with the case with Jack Smith and his going after Donald Trump for Donald Trump's role in January 6th. There was also the classified documents case. And then we had also the January 6th hearings. So that's why Clyburn was saying Liz Cheney. There's a couple of factors here. First of all, let's talk about just pardons in general. Pardons are usually done for people that are your friends or donors or so. It's kind of this murky thing that they've allowed presidents to do that really a lot of us sit back and we go, these guys are criminals. How can you pardon that guy? So whether it's Jared Kushner's father, or it was Bill Clinton pardon his brother, or even in this case, Joe Biden pardoning his son. You go, well, if the son has committed a crime, he should do the time. That's what we all feel. Nobody's above the law. However, the world we're in now, and this is why Joe Biden pardoned his son, is we're in this world that's a vindictive world. So you have Donald Trump claiming that he won the 2020 election when anybody who's sensible knows he did not win the 2020 election. Then he's claiming that he wants to go after the people. He wants vindication. He said that in public, that he wants to go after the people that went after him, even to the point of saying that he may want to go after some of the late night talk show hosts. We saw that he tried to go after even James Comey in his previous presidency. He was trying to get the IRS to go after them. He tries to weaponize his Department of Justice. He tries to weaponize his whole executive branch as much as he can. And then he claims that the other side was weaponizing against him when he committed a crime. No one should be above the law. Not Hunter Biden, not Jared Kushner's dad, not Donald Trump, not the other guys that he pardoned. He pardoned Steve Bannon, who was taking money to help build the wall, he said. This was in the previous administration. He was trying to help build the wall. He took money for that, but then he ended up spending that money on a yacht or something. You have Roger Stone, who's just dirty all the time, commits crimes, and he gets pardoned. So these people get pardoned, and it's not fair to you and me, who, if we get a jaywalking ticket, we don't get pardoned. We got to pay the fine. If I get a parking ticket, I got to pay the fine. So this whole pardoning thing needs to be reviewed again. However, it's gotten murky now that we have a new incoming administration who says that they are going to go after people. And that's where you go, okay, so do I preemptively pardon these people that might be investigated? And by the way, just if you think that, well, don't commit a crime, you won't be indicted. That's not how it works. What happens is that these people, right now Donald Trump will have the federal government at his service and can make the lives of Jack Kemp and Liz Cheney and anybody else who was against him, Jamie Raskin, all these people that were Adam Schiff, all these people, he could make their lives a living hell by sending either DOJ after them or sending the IRS after them or just looking at other stuff and looking for little things that even if they weren't guilty, they're going to be caught up in years and years of legal battles. And that's what's happening. He's weaponizing the Department of Justice. He's weaponizing his whoever's at his beck and call, because he also wants loyalists who will do that. Famously, he'd wanted Bill Barr to do some of that, and Bill Barr said no. But now he's trying to put Kash Patel as the FBI director, and he wanted to get Matt Gaetz, and now he's got that Pam Bundy. He's got all these loyalists who are going to do whatever he wants. So we start to understand why these pardons are happening. Again, I'm not super happy about it. The truth is, the crime that Hunter Biden had committed was that he'd lied on his application to buy a gun. He said he wasn't on drugs when he was on drugs. So that's a crime that probably happens pretty commonly in America, but they decided to go after Hunter Biden to make an example out of him. And listen, he got convicted, and they were going to go ahead and give him his time. And the fact is that even though he could get years and years, most likely since he was a first-time offender, he wasn't going to get much. He might have gotten probation. He might have gotten a little bit of jail time. But again, his father saw that he is in the crosshairs of the right. He's been in the crosshairs of the right wing for a long time. Even it started back during the previous election when they were trying to find dirt on Biden, Hunter Biden, so that they could tie it to Joe Biden and win that previous election, which did not happen. That was the whole famous call with Ukraine. And so there's a lot of dirtiness going on. I know a lot of people are upset about the Hunter Biden pardon, and I get it. But the truth is, there's a lot more behind the scenes. Like Rachel Maddow was breaking down right there. This guy, Jared Kushner's dad, who was convicted of something else and now is going to be ambassador to France. So it's kind of a dirty game. But the problem is, the bigger problem, as Clyburn laid out for us, was that they're going after anybody who went after Donald Trump, which, by the way, if he had not committed any crimes, nobody would have gone after him. Imagine this. If Donald Trump had said that he lost 2020, accepted the loss in 2020, went away, laid low for a little bit, not pulled any classified documents with him, and just laid low, there wouldn't have been an investigation on trying to overthrow the 2020 election. There wouldn't have been an investigation against any of those. None of those January 6th prisoners would be in prison right now. If Donald Trump had accepted his loss in 2020, the people serving time right now would not be serving time right now. But he said and lied to them and said that I won and convinced these people to attack the Capitol. Let's go back to that first clip we saw with that guy on Fox who was trying to compare the attack on the Capitol and attacking police at the Capitol with anything else. Attacking the police at the Capitol is an attempted coup. It's not even just attacking the police in any city. It's an attempted coup. That's a serious, serious crime. And for those people to get pardoned on day one, as Donald Trump has said, it's going to be messy and ugly. And I don't know what to tell you. I can't believe that the guy is, if he had lost the election right now in 2024, the prosecution against him would have continued. There'd be no question about the prisoners of January 6th doing their time. And we wouldn't be in this crazy world where a tit for tat, pardon for pardon, and people fearing that they're going to be prosecuted. So it's going to be nothing else. It'll be interesting. I mean, who knows? Maybe because of this video, I'll be investigated. That's the world we're living in. We really don't know. Oh my God. What is going to happen? Listen, guys, I'm comedian Maz Jobrani. I have a special on YouTube. It's called The Birds and the Bees. Check it out. Have a laugh. And if you like it, tell your friends about it. Bye.